And we got a picture there of, of my OBS. Right then, let me just get going. And there we go. Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I needed to set up properly the screens, but whatever, who cares? Here we go. Right. So, this is gonna be a little bit of a different stream as I figured, well, hey, in the interest of testing my Steam Deck and put it through some paces that people perhaps would care a bit more, let's try and run Elite Dangerous onto this. And basically, you can see already the first problem that I'm facing. You can see the screen. I cannot. And that is kind of the problem here with essentially the Steam Deck. Actually, let me just showcase you that. Yeah, you see Elgato and then it appears. But yeah, if you're running it off of a Steam Deck, hold on, there we go, it's switching. So yeah, there is no mirroring, at least when you're in the SteamOS version, not the desktop mode. There it goes. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a drag. Now, there is a way around this. You can mirror the screen. And that is through the desktop mode. Now, the desktop mode is also a bit more janky. There are proportion issues and so on and so forth. Right now, the screen is okay. But the thing is, Steam Deck's screen, the resolution is 16 by 10. So, if I were to put it on the desktop mode, either I decide to stream, well, rather transmit the data from the deck as a copy of 16 by 9, in which case it cuts off the bottom and top part, weirdly, or I have the black bars on the sides. Now, I figured, well, for the best experience, I'm just gonna go with SteamOS version rather than the desktop mode, so we'll see what's what. But yeah, anyways, so basically this screen is useless for me now, although I think I can touch it and it will, yeah, it does respond. So if I touch it, it still does respond, but it doesn't display a picture. So it is what it is. Now, I'm also running without the power. So we'll see how long, there we go, how long it will take for Steam Deck to run out of juice before I need to plug it in by running Elite Dangerous. Oh boy! And yeah, I think, let me just put on the sound. I think this was it. Yeah, now you can hear things happening. Good. Okay, yeah, and the frame rate is weirdly chopped as well. It's 30 frames a second rather than the 40 or 60 that you can, or 40 between 60 you can put on the Steam Deck. So that's also a thing, or well, sacrifice you have to make with Steam Deck, or rather running from Steam OS. So that's interesting, but you know, there's that. Regardless, well, let's run in 30 frames a second, kind of. Well, fuck it, let's just get going, shall we? Yeah, let's just... Yes, why would I run in VR mode? I don't know. Let's see, VR needed a display port, so I would need a dock with a display port. Yeah, no thanks. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how well this sort of a small device performs. I do want to take a look at a little bit later. How does it compare to the minimum and the recommended spec machines for Odyssey, or at least what they are supposed to be, and how they're running. Though, knowing my past experiences with my actual... Yes, whatever. For my VR rig, which actually is a slightly above recommended spec machine. So it's going to be interesting to see how deck performs. So yeah. And yeah, eventually, can you see it? Well, you kind of can see this, right? So eventually I'm gonna switch to something a bit more familiar. And there we go. This is how it opens. So essentially, if you're opening Elite Dangerous through Steam Deck, that is, yeah, specifically Steam Deck, it kind of switches partially to desktop mode because the fucking launcher is in the desktop mode. Hey, and I need to use the mouse. Where the oh. Can I? And Devinar, hey, thank you. Indeed. Well, thank you very much. FYI, Odyssey unplayable, 80 for 800p, 12, and only unreadable. Horizon's great at 60 or 4K 30 low. 15 watts for the deck, 1440p, 60 medium, seems to be RAM limited. Use capture card for pass-through port, with pass-through port. Well, that literally is what this is. So, yeah, that's the plan. Now, god damn it, now I need to guess where on the screen the play button is. So, no. Did I hit it right? No. Aha! I see the cursor. God damn it! I see the cursor. I can't control it with my. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Wait, hold on. It's here? What the fuck? Wait, what? Come on. God damn it! This is. Oh, are you fucking. Huh? Ah! There we go. Okay, technically I could have just disconnected the damn thing and, launched it. Yeah, it's easier from the desktop mode, oddly. But still, nonetheless, the game is fine. So there you go. That's interesting, something that I didn't think I would do today, but there you go. Yeah, that's odd, but, well, hey, it is what it is. Let's see, maybe, hold on, maybe I should actually do one thing, and that is change the camera a bit lower, so maybe a bit much. There we go, so you can kind of see what I'm doing, because most of the time I'm gonna look at the main screen where the actual picture is, where my OBS is, so, oh boy, it's, yeah, and the mic is kinda in front, sort of, well, otherwise you can't really hear me properly, so, and there we go. It's gonna be a mess of a jumble, if you will, but, yeah, well. New toys, yes. Not the rubber kind, though. Alright, well, there you go. Audio is running, you can hear it, I can hear it. Seems to be good-ish, so for now it runs. Now, the important thing about Steam Deck is it doesn't have a lot of power, even for, Steam Deck or for what it is. So, the first things I definitely will do is just increase the maximum performance. And devices like a Steam Deck is a perfect example where you can and need to use FSR or any other upscaling sort of a mechanic, if you will. DLS, that is the... What was NVIDIA's DLS, I think it was called, meant to be... Oh, fuck. Okay, so... There is no button to open this, as far as I know. Yeah, so... Yeah, oh gods. Okay, so I'm gonna have to guess where the button is. Oh gods. Okay, so this is the... Oh, fuck. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is it? No. Aha! there we go. Okay, DLSS, there we go. DLSS and FSR, essentially upscaling mechanics that, or rather features for the game engines, essentially to upscale the lower resolution picture for, you know, better performance. Why is SMAA always on? Fuck that. You need an anti-aliasing. It's weird that you do need to enable any of the anti-aliasing methods in order for FSR to be unlocked. Because if you put it at off, which would grant extra performance, you don't get that, and instead you get super sampling. Now, if you do the super sampling, it just simply presents a, in this case, a half of a picture, rather half of a resolution that you've set. And that's one way of increasing performance. It works just the same, but FSR is better because, well, you actually can read something afterwards, though it... I said FXAA, not MLAA. MLAA is really bad. Or rather, it does perform pretty poorly. So, yeah, there we go. FSR, there we go. Maximum performance, so the worst looking picture. So, literally, you're seeing the same thing as I do, because, well, this thing doesn't have anything on the screen, but there you go. Right, sharpening. Yeah, sharpening is only available in Fidelity CAS, and honestly, for small screen, sharpening, okay. For big screen, you're a fucking mentalist if you think that sharpening and oversaturating and overcontrasting, which most of you fuckers do with the goddamn reshade. I see you! It's bad. Really bad. It fucks everything. I mean, we all can have tastes, but some tastes are really bad. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, everything else is on absolute lowest. Terrain checkerboard rendering, right. So that technically should be on, and that's correct. It does consume minuscule amounts of performance less, but let's see. Okay, so I've spent... Hold on, how much time? I've spent about 10 minutes talking, and it's 90%. Yeah, so let's get going with the playing, shall we? Oh yeah, right. I probably should turn on discard. No, apply. There we go. So that's the absolute lowest settings, except for one thing that I forgot to do, and that is, yeah, I can push the resolution even lower. Oh God! 300 by 200. Do I dare? Fuck it! Let's go! Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh! In stream, you probably can't. Oh God, no! You can see this. You can see artifacting also. All the little jitters and squirts on the screen. Essentially, those are artifacts from FSR. If you didn't know, that is a very rare occurrence. But oh. Okay, yeah, this is not realistic. Let's yeah, no. This is not real. I can't even read this. Oh God. I love this. Okay, maximum quality, maximum resolution. There we go. Oh God. All right. Let's get going. Before I do that, though, let's drain the battery a little bit more and enable the performance so that you can actually... Oh God, it's actually very small. Fuck, I can't read it properly. Right. Yeah, I can't read it. Right, so this is another problem that I had with Steam Deck going through pass-through immediately. The Steam OS will push the image, right? Push the image on the screen for 4K. Yep, it's 4K. Technically, it takes in 4K picture from the source if you don't go through the desktop mode, and that's why the stats on the screen right there are off. It's weird. I tried finding a better way to downscale the source output through USB-C hub, but that's far no luck. So I guess we're gonna... Fuck. I can't see... Hold on. Let's see. Frame limits. So, okay. Refresh rate, limitation, blah, blah, blah. So let's just keep it at 60. You can eke out more battery life, but let's see the performance, right? No frame limiter. God damn it, there's no scaling for... Oh, come on. I wish there would be scaling. Ah, damn it. I actually see better of it. Hold on. Let me check. Yep, that's the picture. Yeah, I can barely see anything. Well, it's running 30 FPS, so... Yeah. Alright. Wait, what? No, 30... What? It's weird. Again, probably should switch. Well, in the desktop mode, you don't have this overlay. That's the problem. You don't have overlay for the desktop mode. So that really sucks. There is one other way to get performance on the screen, and that is engine inbuilt frames, but yeah, those are pretty bad as well. Aha! I see 30 FPS refresh rate. No, 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 no. We're gonna go with a proper 60. I'm gonna put it on VSync for obvious reasons. I don't want to exactly drain the battery immediately. So let's just see whether or not it can keep up the constant 60. Hold on. Did it change the It didn't change the frame rate. What the hell? Yeah, that's correct. Frame limits. Let's put on the limitation for 60. That's correct. That's correct. Weird. It's keeping at 30. Well, that is odd. Ochre. Well, Ochre. There we go. Thank you for rating there. And let's get going. Now, let's start with just a simple, good old feet nuns. No, not the open play. God damn it. No, I've seen, no one cares. Let's go. Why is it 30 FPS still? I suspect it didn't apply that setting. It needs to restart. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. I know why. I know why it's 30. God damn it. Right. As I said previously, I'm using Elgato's 4K... 4K 60 Pro capture card for capturing the Steam Deck, but unfortunately, the source is 4K 30. So it doesn't really matter what I put on it, yeah, that... Grr! And, hey, if you output 4K, dock is limited to 30. Yes, exactly, that's the problem. I don't know in the deck, how can you put turns RSR off if you're using in-game FSR. Well, alright, let me just see. Let's see. So, frame limits, blah, 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 blah. Let's do the linear. It doesn't really change anything right now. Yeah, the light show on the screen you can see is thanks to... I partially think because the light doesn't get properly blocked because the engine is trying to maybe kind of... Or rather, it doesn't render specific items in, so it doesn't block the sunlight. No, not. God damn it. Light, general. Um, but yeah, it doesn't seem that... Hold on, let me just really quickly do just sanity check for my capture card real quick. So let me just see. Right, so general 60 FPS, yes. Capture, yes. Picture, yes. Recording, mic, sure. And yeah, it just... yeah, I can't force it from... yeah, I can't force it from Elgato's software, so that sucks. I was able to get it to 1440p 60 in-game on my Steam Deck, but I had to use in-game settings. Right. I do want to get the frame rate on. Okay, let's switch. Okay, so at this point, if I want that 60 FPS on the screen, I'm gonna have to use the desktop mode. So, let's just showcase how to run it through the desktop mode. Hey, hey. Alright, quit the desktop. For that, I will need keyboard a little bit just to enable the frame rate on the bottom of the screen. That's fun. Oh god, okay. I'm not gonna fuck around with this. Just gonna... yep. This is faster, this is easier. Just... yep. Close it. Good. Now, there we go. Give it a moment. Come on. There we go. All right then. So, yeah. So now you just put it on. Whoops. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Power. Switch to desktop. Yes. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Hopefully it will have the same settings I had before. Seems to be... yeah, seems to be all right. Now you're gonna see the black bars. And that's fun. Come on. Wake up. Oh. Huh. It's not showing desktop properly, but I guess... you know what? Fuck, it doesn't matter. Alright, now I can actually look at the Steam... aha! Here we go. Okay, now Elite Dangus. There we go. You start the Steam just like normal on desktop mode as well. It is... I don't know, it kind of is a bit easier through the Steam OS version than the desktop mode, but you know, hey, with the desktop mode, at least you get, I think you should at least get the proper 60 FPS. Actually, let me just check. You know, just sanity checking. Sanity checking. Okay, here we go. Yep, that's the keyboard. No, not desktop. God damn it. And I wanted the D. Okay, there we go. No! Not the fucking calendar. God damn it. Give me a moment. Okay. Display config. Let's see. Display config. Yes, that's correct for this screen. And the Elgato is 1080p. Yes. So yeah, you can see the black bars. It's gonna be not... excuse me? Hey? Hold on. Why is it 30 FPS? Shouldn't be 30 FPS. It should be able to go further. I mean, okay, this is weird. Why is it doing 30? I don't want the console cinematic mode. All right, let me just disconnect it and reconnect it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it recognizes that. Good. 30. Yeah, you're not seeing anything just yet, but what the hell? Oh, come on. So this one rises. Is it something to do with OBS running? No, I tested it in OBS. All right. Let me put it on a different scene for a moment. Let's put it on. Thank you. Right, so yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Right, so I'm gonna be restarting then, as suggested, and yeah, right, restart. I said restart. Come on. All right. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Certainly, it's gonna boot into Steam OS mode. So it'll be interesting overall. But yeah, no. Overall, I would say, well, as you saw, it was running. So yeah. But yeah, no, overall, Elite Dangerous does run on Steam Deck. How good it runs, now that's a whole different story, of course. But regardless, it's nice that, you know, in such a small device, you can run exactly the same, well, desktop and any other game out there. Well, of course, not the, you know, super high demanding games and whatnot else. That's to be expected. But I still remember, well, the thing is, yes, for a while we already had, you know, phones and other portable devices through which you could play many games. No problem, right? The problem was that they all used slim and trimmed down OS systems. They never ever used a fully fledged OS. And like it or not, well, just fact of the matter is, Steam Deck does run a full-fledged desktop version of an operating system. Sure, it is altered by, you know, Valve, but you can literally cram a fucking Windows on it if you really wanted to. It wouldn't run really well, as shown by some testing through many sources, but still, that's the beauty of the Steam Deck, or rather the technology of today. I can play Half-Life 2, the game that would barely run on my first PC, just as well, even better on this thing, on such a small device, and with a battery, and just do, or rather use the same thing. Not just a stripped down thing, if you will, thanks to the OS, but actual computer. I love it. I absolutely love it. There are obviously compromises, which, you know, doesn't come without their own warnings, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, right, so, Steam. You awake, mate? Hold on. So it did boot up. Hold on, let me just check. Verifying installation. Okay, so you can't start with dongle attached. Gotcha. Lessons learned. So there you go. But that aside, if I wasn't trying to stream it, right? This would be fantastic. So yeah, no, experience overall is not bad. God damn it. God show me. I want. Hold on. No, it's still 30. Okay, gotcha. Right, so let's switch to desktop mode. So yeah, it seems to be limited to 30 FPS. I mean, okay, fine. Let's see. By the way, check available resolutions in terminal using XDR commands. Yes, I gotcha. But the thing is, it doesn't want to exactly. There we go. It doesn't want to cooperate when it comes to, display here. Hold on. Display configuration, blah, blah, blah. So the main screen is 60. The other one is... Why is it still locked at 30? I tested this before streaming. Why? Okay. Let's put it at a slightly lower resolution. Alright. No, it's still... weird. I'll give it a moment. Nope. 30 FPS? Still 30 FPS? Or 30 hertz. What the hell? This is weird. Like, I think that that has to do with OBS. Essentially, I think that has to do with OBS being the bitch here. So yeah, let me just put it on. I do have an idea. All right, I'm gonna deactivate this screen. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Gonna disconnect. Reconnect. Okay. 30. Why is it what the fuck? Like, it should be... It should offer... I literally started before the stream. I checked the frame rates. It allowed to go the damn thing up to 120 hertz, which is fucking weird. I think it's just a synchron... You know what I mean. Through Elgato software, I think. Let's see, XDR output. Let me just check the settings again. Format, blah, blah, blah. Stream link, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, can you... No, it doesn't want to. Interesting. Why, oh why, oh why do you not comply? Well, idiosyncratic, there we go, yes. Yeah, alright, you know what, at this point, fuck it, whatever. Since it's not gonna really... Hello, there we go. Since it doesn't want to cooperate exactly, let's see. Gato. No, it's weird. Yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate, which is odd. Open the console app, run XDR to find you know, fuck it. Let's not waste our times with Steam Deck, nonsense overall, and let's just play some Elite Dangerous, shall we? So yeah, there we go. Screw that. Let's if we're gonna be doing it, might as well do it through Come on, return to Steam Deck gaming mode. Give it a moment. Well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks indeed. Cyberdammy and everyone else in them chats, greetings. It's 60 hertz now. No, it wasn't. It was the main screen. So, screw it. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to just play like this, just watching at the screen right there. So there we go. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play. Well, 30 FPS is still the minimum spec machine rating, so we'll see whether or not it... So basically, if Elite Dangerous ever dips below 30 FPS Odyssey mode in a normal environment, not transitionary moments, then yeah, it fails, because I think this device is about minimum spec machine worthy, I think. It should be, right? If anyone in the chats knows how this device specifically compares performance-wise to the minimum spec for Odyssey, let me know. But as far as I know, it should be about minimum spec. Come on. There we go. So yeah, it's like PS4. Let me think. I wanted to actually check before I started the stream the actual performance, the flop rates and benchmarks and so on and so forth compared to also the consoles. However, I was, fucking around just to get this running properly, so, oh well. Also making sure that the camera actually looks pretty and, applying a decent colored LUT, which seems alright. So hopefully the camera is alright. Because I'm using a crappier capture card for it. That's the funny thing is, I have two HDMI cables. There we go. And one of them is really shit. Like shit enough that it wouldn't transmit the picture from the Steam Deck. Right? It basically is shit signaling strength and blah, blah, blah. So, there we go. Alright, so Elite Dangerous once more. 30 FPS. Yeah, alright. So, if you're gonna be doing 30 FPS, we might as well then limit. There we go. Well, of course you can't limit it. Refresh rate 30. Yeah, let's just do that. And there we go. Slack. Looking for the specs. It comes closer to recommended system requirements, so it shouldn't even drop below 30. Well, we shall see. Oh, fuck me. All right, we'll see. Remember that the RDNA 2 graphics card, the 8 cores that it has for the GPU, it's not as easily compared to RX 580, which is the minimum spec graphics card, or 1060 basically. And for the CPU, yeah, for CPU it does compare, oddly. Anyways, well, as I was saying, let's get going. Hold on, double checking the settings, okay? Just making sure. Okay, quality. Yeah, let's assume that that's the same stuff that honestly, I won't be satisfied if I just dismiss it. So, let's check again. Come on. Come on. Alright, so, texture filtering always at maximum because it consumes so little power. There's absolutely no reason to turn it off. Like, genuinely, it does make the game actually more visually pleasing. So, texture filtering is one of those things that consumes so little power, performance-wise, that it doesn't make sense to put it at lowest. And aha! I knew it! SMAA. Fuck that. FXAA. The best, well, currently, anti-aliasing, in my opinion. Not best looking, sure, but definitely the best one. Alright, let's do the training. And let's see, maybe we can see some... On stream, you can't even read the poor performance specs there, which sucks. Oh well. Yeah. At least on the bright side, I will be able to read part of it, I guess. So, I'll try and report the frame rates the best I can. Okay. You may be able to set resolution for Horizons. That's the version I used, Steam Deck. Yeah, well, the thing is, it worked. Like, literally, before the stream. Fucking minutes before stream. It worked. Right. One thing you must know about the MX. I don't play with controllers, and I fucking hate it. Especially for FPS games. Now, the graphics look shit. It is holding 30 FPS, but boy oh boy, everything looks fuzzy. On the stream, it might not look like it, but boy oh boy, it does. Alright, let's get going. No, that's the wrong one. Where's the sprint? Oh, right, the sprint was... Okay, gotcha. No, that's not it. That's the jump. Gotcha. So yeah, this is essentially the place I use for my performance testing. Every time there's a new update. And hopefully the sound is, or rather the music is not too high. Let me know if it is. You can scale up the stats, I think. If you know how, please let me know, because that would be really useful. But I didn't find a way, because there's, for example, there's just no way. That's all I got, right? That's, you know, that's extra stuff, but yeah, there you go. That's, yeah. Although, actually, hold on. Where's the zoom? Toggle, screenshot, right mouse, enter key tab. God damn it. Where's... Aha, toggle magnifier, L1. Aha! Aha! We can see a little bit of frame rate here. In the middle of the screen. Alright, well, there you go. I'm gonna... Yeah. Alright. That's the best I got. That's the best I got for you. Alright. If you're wondering how Steam Deck feels, fantastic. The only problem, generally speaking, are these two buttons. The Steam key, Steam button, and the other one on the opposite side that opens this menu, right? And the Steam one that opens Steam menu, right? They are barely tactile, like barely. Every other button, honestly, is wonderfully placed. These ones on the back, they're questionable. But it's nice that they are there, and you can remap. Actually, speaking of that, one absolutely fantastic thing about Steam Deck is that you are not tied to anything on the buttons. All of them reprogrammable. So you can literally change every single one of these buttons for what you want. There are default layouts, sure. And for playing Dark Souls, I actually remapped a couple of them. For example, targeting. You know, you usually press in the joystick to target something, right? I hate that. It feels like breaking the joystick every time you do. And I remapped it to one of these buttons. And it works fantastic. I love this device so much. It's not an expensive device. Again, mine cost 550 euros. So... yeah, I took the middle version, right, with the SSD. And, oh, man, the performance and just uniqueness you get out of it is fantastic. In comparison, you know, Aya Neo or GPD Win, Whew, they do cost quite a bit more. So, yeah. Anyways. I switch Horizons. Yeah, I'm gonna try Horizons as well, but for now... God damn it. Ah, whatever. Right. Let's see. Which was the button? Come on. And that is... No. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So Elite Dangerous does not possess auto-aim. And that will be a problem eventually. There is no button automatically... Oh, I hate this menu! No. Aha! Okay, I need to... Alright. I hate this mapping. I really hate this mapping. Okay. There's a lot I can say about Elite Dangerous and the new UI they put for Odyssey, and honestly, for consoles, I can imagine this being, you know, garbage. However, one thing that is better on a controller versus a keyboard and mouse is this. It automatically snaps to. It's perfectly accurate. Well, okay, never mind. That wasn't quite accurate. But there you go. You just move it and it just goes smoothly as hell. With a mouse, it clearly was coded by people who used the goddamn controller, and I fucking hate it. Considering especially that Elite Dangerous was a... come on, where is it? A PC game first. It's nice to add support for controllers, and Elite is one of the best control scheme supporting games. It's one of the best one out there because it literally supports everything, and that's fantastic. But the control schemes and of course design decisions that are made later down the line because of it, that's a whole different fucking story. So yeah. As you can see, I haven't played a lot of control or with a controller, so it's like looking at a monkey trying to just I don't know, do something. Yeah, there we go. The combat's gonna be horrible, but yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I mean, ultimately, Elite Dangerous was technically created not only for PC, but primarily for PC. They later down the line gave... oh god, this is slow. Fucking Jesus. Why is it so slow? Did they really code it like that? Holy shit. Alright, well... Alright, frame rate is holding at 30 for now. So minimum spec, it does manage. We'll see about in actual gameplay, which yeah, I'm gonna show you. I bet this thing is gonna drop below 30 in any of the specific areas that I know it will. Oh, I know where it's gonna crash, but we'll see. We'll see how long this thing actually manages to keep up with 30 FPS. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like one for the team. No game. I'll take one for the team. No game sound. Really? Hold on. Let me just check. Ah, shit. Sorry. I automatically have unmuting for the usual stuff. but not for the technically it is coming from a camera, right? Capture device, and I usually mute the camera, you know, stuff as well as the capture card stuff. So yeah, I'm hearing literally the same thing that is going through HDMI. HDMI is transmitting audio as well, if you didn't know, and that's how I'm able to hear it, because otherwise it would be coming out the speakers. But if you're going from the Steam OS mode and plug in, you know, stuff like this, it automatically disables the screen, not the touch screen, the screen, you know, the colorful parts, and the audio. It cuts out our audio. It pipes it through this thing. So that's yeah. I had to solve that yesterday, and yeah, there you go. I did solve it, so there you go. I is smart. All right. All right then. That's better. Oh yeah, right. What? Actually, it's not consuming a lot of battery, which is nice. By all means, technically, yeah. For next 2 hours, well, I highly doubt it's gonna manage to get through the whole stream, 3 hours. But I mean, it's been an hour, so technically it could, right? Good luck with that, though. All right. Controller good if you're using casual cargo mine. Bullshit! No, 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 no. Keyboard and mouse master race, bitches. No, 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 no. Just no. No, overall, let's be frank. We all just like playing games. We all enjoy games, and well, when they are not literally fucking you over, live service games, we all can just enjoy the games the way we want. No matter what control scheme, no matter how you play the games, just enjoy them. When you're starting to ruin other people's fun, then yeah, that's the problem, obviously. By that I mean trolling and, you know, gatekeeping and so on and so forth. Or, you know, saying, hey, you shouldn't play with a keyboard and mouse. Or, hey, you should play this game with a controller. Like Dark Souls people sometimes say. No, I will play Dark Souls with a keyboard and mouse. And I will play racing games with keyboard only. And I will hate playing, you know, Elite Dangerous with a controller. Regardless, but not saying you shouldn't. There's merit to it, absolutely. And the game is designed quite well for it, too. Well, at least the basic stuff, not the Odyssey stuff. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, on the stream you probably don't see quite a lot of pixelating as I do, but boy oh boy, on a bigger screen when it's blown up, oh, it's bad. But on a small screen like this one, it's great. Like, it doesn't particularly take away a lot of enjoyment from you. Actually, speaking of that, let's increase a little bit of that performance. There we go. Sharpening. There we go. Sharpening on the smaller screens, really good, but on on large ones, no, thank you. All right, let's go. So, actually, damn it, I didn't test the fire, because fire tends to have an impact on the frame rates, but screw it. Thus far, don't seem that there is a problem for now. We'll see about that. We'll see about actual gameplay, not just the tutorial. You know what, I don't care. I know where to go. I've benched this fucking area so often, Come on. Oh, I got target shit. God damn it, wrong button. Come on. There we go. You should have seen me try and play Counter-Strike with this thing. That was pain. That was proper pain. Oh boy. At least they managed to make snappy ADS. Aim down sights. Or at least enough. Dax, what was the shields? No. 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 That's a reload. Screw it, let's just do it manually. No. God damn it, which one? Which was the button for shields? Aha! There we go. As you can clearly see, I don't play a lot of controller-based games. Or at least I never use controllers. Bah. Blech. Can you just move? Why are corpses collisioned? Or collidable? Fuck me. I'm gonna try and read the chats as much as I can, but you have to tag me in the chats, otherwise I probably won't notice it as much, so we'll see. Alright, let's just walk through. Oh god, this is horrible! Where's my auto-aim? Oh, I hate this. And the thing is, there's no gyro control either. Okay, fine, let's just... AI! Yeah. Okay, good, they killed each other. Fantastic. Oh gods, I'm horrible. I'm horrible with this. Okay, shields back on because... Yeah, of course. I hate this. No. Okay. Alright. Let's skip the inevitable keyboard and mouse segment here. So, I prepared today, as you already saw, with a keyboard and with a mouse, right? So, yes, through USB-C dock, you can connect these things, and let's just not torture poor Yamix a bit too much. And let's just go with that. Yeah, that's keyboard. Extra power being consumed, but fuck it. Let's see that power, that battery work. And my Elite Dangerous using mouse. Okay. Actually, let's put it here for the visuals, kind of. Now you can't see, so it doesn't really matter where I put it. God damn it. All right. Let's try again. Let's try this time with a keyboard and mouse. Alright. Do you play fighting games on keyboard? No. That's the one type of a game that I don't, oddly. I've, yeah. Yeah, controller is really good for fighting games, so there you go. Let's try this again. It's gonna be a bit different, sitting here properly. I need longer cable there, but yeah, should be fine. And that also means I can actually let's see if I remove this. Aha! I can actually move this up. God damn it. And there we go. We got a frame rate underneath that is actually readable. Good. Hello? So it does register. Oh, for the love of. Okay. My best guess is it hasn't put in the controls. I think. Keyboard and mouse. No, keyboard with mouse. What? Keyboard and mouse. Yeah. There we go. Uh, Okay, uh-huh. Okay. That is odd. It seems that sensitivity sensitivity is a bit off. Let's take a look. On foot, mouse sensitivity. Let's put it at the absolute lowest. Um. Hey? What the fuck? Um. Okay. Yes. Yes. Is it not reading the mouse and keyboard correctly? No, it's reading keyboard just fine. It's not reading the mouse fine. Why? Rotate sensitivity. Okay. Pitch sensitivity. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. Nope. Oh, what is this? Come on. What is this? Alright. Let's. Uh. How about I try a different mouse? Just for the shits and giggles, I'ma try a different mouse. Uno momento. Right, so since I am using Logitech's G600, I think it doesn't have drivers. That's my presumption. Let's see if I'm correct. And there goes another mouse in. Yoink. Okay. Well, let's see if I am correct. Come on. All right. The answer is no, I'm not correct. Oh my god. Okay, I have a suspicion that Steam Deck has coded something in. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Sensitivity. Is there a sensitivity? Reboot the game. Hold on. Somebody in the chats mentioned. Let's see. Raw absolute mouse inputs don't work through Proton. You'll have to disable that. Alright. Good of a guess as any. Okay. Let's try it then. Controls on foot. Come on. On foot. I don't see an option for raw. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Foot miscellaneous, foot emotes, nope. Let's see. Sensitivity, pitch rate, forward axis, no. Regular. No. Are you fucking serious? I can't. God damn it. Okay. Restarting the game. I'll try restarting the game. Okay, well, might as well. I mean, good as a guess as any, really. But I have a feeling that essentially it is Steam Deck's handling of the mouse input. Which actually kind of makes me think. Come on. I'm pressing. Oh, aha. Let's try desktop mode. Because I have a feeling the desktop mode might actually yield better results. Since, you know, desktop mode, it might actually handle shit correctly. So yeah, troubleshooting Elite Dangerous, but as you can see, at least you can play it. There is something more interesting that I want to show you, where I think Steam Deck will be struggling quite heavily. So yeah, okay. Elite Dangerous, that works just fine. It works like a charm. Oh god, not in the foot settings, huh? General. Oh god damn it. Fuck it. Right, might as well read the chats a little bit. What have we got? Set up. Set analog, but regarding digital Steam Deck mouse. Okay. Yep, play that. Yeah. Just for your enjoyment, so that it doesn't look completely crap. Give me a moment while it turns on. Nope. Something like that. Should be fine there. Alright, are there games you can't play with with mouse and keyboard, even if your typical mouse and keyboard games? Even if they are your typical mouse and keyboard games. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh well. Did the console transfers go live yet? I have no idea, nor do I particularly care, but, you know, fair enough, people do care, so... Right, the graphics are odd. Graphics are off. And I think, just... Come on. Yep, it's not at the max resolution. Okay, there we go. First things first, set the settings. Let's see. Quality, low, FXAA, performance, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, everything's fine. Damn it, it's not. Okay, fine. Let's just get into it. There is a notable delay when you're looking at the screen and looking at the Steam Deck. That's always the case with. Actually, no, it shouldn't be the case with you know, external monitors. It should be the case with stream stuff, but oh well. Yeah, no, technically it goes through the yeah, it goes through the Elgato Stream Deck, blah blah blah, and yeah, there's the delay. Okay. Aha! We got this. We got this. Yep, it was the Steam version. It was the Steam version that didn't cooperate correctly with the mouse. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yep, that's gonna be a keyboard and mouse. Mouse. Yep. 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 There we go. And I'm playing the game just like I would normally do. Alright, let's get the fuck going. So there we go. That's solved, shall we say. Alright. Frame rate. There we go. One thing I do need to do is... There we go. It's gonna be kind of a stretched out because that's a 16 by 10, but no one cares. I hope Frontier appreciate how much patience you've shown for their game over the years, especially through rough spells. Well, I highly doubt it. They don't care about the media. They care about being promoted by the media, but they don't care about the media. The Steam version works with keyboard and mouse when you plug in new input. Ah, fuck it. Screw it. Doesn't really matter particularly, so here we go. Oh boy. I don't have my usual controls, but yeah, well. There we go. I still remember some of the... Come on. I can barely see that little dot for... Yeah, you can see what I mean about being really shittily coded for keyboard and mouse. So, come on. There we go.
That's it. We don't know what state the other buildings are in. Let's grab some energy cells while we're here.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Charge the wall to the left of the airlock. Since you're inside the building, the airlock will open right up.
Entering pressurized environment.
Good. You won't need to worry about your suit battery running dry for a while.
Yeah, it's still going with 30 FPS. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the frame rate in slightly bigger numbers than poor Steam Deck's version. I hate this. I hate this. I fucking hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Okay, this is gonna take fucking forever if I do this. Oh, it doesn't even recognize the fucking panel. Are you kidding me? There we go. Genius. Now, where's the little bit? Yep, you're always missing a little bit. That's why you don't need to do 100% of this shit. You know, about 70, 80, fuck it, 90% of the cutting should be done, and then it falls off. But no! For the whatever fucking reason, let's just put it that way, right?
Hope you don't overcharge doors as your first move every time.
But you know, hey, coding I guess is too hard. Or rather, no, not coding. No, they coded it correctly. Testing and design is too hard.
Security profile cloned.
This work fits your needs.
Let's see, unlock the FPS, find out what it's at, adjust, then adjust the FSR setting up as needed, so you actually playing the higher base resolution before upscaling. No, that's not what I'm doing today. Today I'm giving Steam Deck, and of course Odyssey, the best chance of working. And by that I mean turning down everything to the lowest, well, nearly the lowest, and seeing essentially what comes of it. You know, whether or not it actually drops below 30, which it never should, since Steam Deck, apparently, according to chats, double checking there for me, says is above the minimum spec. And we'll see about that. I highly doubt it. And I'll show you where, eventually. But yeah, today I'm willing to give Elite Dangerous with FSR, which shouldn't be required for this. Yeah, with FSR. Let's be generous and put in FSR, because FSR does not count towards the minimum spec requirement. It never should be. Again, I could go into technical reasons as to why. Whoops. As to why, but yeah. Alright, let's look at the fire. Okay, 30. It's not dropping. 30. Aha! I saw 29! I saw 29! Yeah, but okay, I'm just fucking around. Those discrepancies can happen, that's fine. Agree of hate FSR. No, there's absolutely no hate for FSR. FSR is fantastic. For a small device like this, it's really made, right? FSR and DLSS are made for these devices, for these small devices, and that's where they should be used. That and really old PCs, right? That FSR gives new legs to older devices that can't really manage the same performance. That's where they are really supposed to be used, in my opinion. Sure, you can use it for higher resolutions and so on and so forth. It's fine, yeah, that gives an additional option, but really the biggest benefit for FSR, or from FSR as well as DLSS, comes to small devices. Like Steam Deck, Aya Neo, and GPD wins multiple, PCs. That's where it, should be used. Oh gods, it doesn't show the text there. Oh gods. Rampage, well, thank you. Thank you very much for being so generous there with the bits. I'm gonna put this at top. There we go. So that you can actually see the, messages and stuff. Alright, then let's get going then.
The incoming ship belongs to the group that attacked this place. We'll be here soon.
Alright.
Support you need.
Yeah, you can see the difference in movement as well as control that I have with the keyboard and mouse versus the poor, controllers. Let's see, go for the bar in the station or on foot conflict zone. That should make FPS die. Yes, my friend, that was the plan. Especially the last portion of your sentence. Oh, we'll see that. Okay.
You've got hostiles touching down. Now the power's back online. They've come to investigate.
Man, playing with a delay is a bit off, but I mean, I could technically look at the Steam Decks.
You should see them
You know.
as soon as the airlock opens. We push on and see the cover around you.
Alright, anyways. But bigger screen is easier to read.
You have should outclass these scumbags. You know the drill. Lasers will shield.
Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Shit. Fuck. Forgot the shields. Oh god. Right, so what was the button for shields? Shit. No, I think it was delete. No. Home up. No. You. No. God damn it, which was default for shields? I'm pressing buttons now. Whoops. Oh. Nah. Fucking shit. Oh, crap. Maybe I should have just kept on fighting. Ah. Alright, let's run through again. Or maybe not. Fuck it doesn't matter. Rampage again. Are you winning, son? No, clearly not. Alright, fuck it. Let's get into an actual Elite Dangerous and play around with that. Well, since I'm... Yeah, okay, fuck it. Since that was just for fucking around. There we go. Let's disconnect the keyboard and mouse. Let's go back with the good old Steam Deck's controller mode, because I've never really played that much of Elite Dangerous with a controller or joystick. So I figured, let's play it like this and see how bad I get. Plus, I can actually play the deck properly rather than with, keyboard and mouse. So let's see. Let's see. Let me just get the mic there. There we go. No one cares. The important thing is that the FPS is enabled on the screen, so that there we go. Oh boy. Loading screen is 17, 15 frames a second. Oh. Yeah, okay. I can't read shit. I mean, it is the performance mode for FSR, but it ain't looking good. I can't read text at all. So that's on frame rate. There we go, 30. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna push it to 60. And not like it's gonna really change, but we'll see. All right then, and yeah. Display, blah, 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 quality. Come on. Press it. Press it? Hello? For the love of gods. Okay, so which one was the mouse button? Show me mouse button. Oh, right. No? Okay, looks like I need to okay, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I remember which buttons to press, so I don't need to read things. This is the problem I had with Odyssey versus Horizons, you say. Yeah. Again, as you can see, Steam Deck running on Linux is lacking in certain coding aspects of, controls being switched on, off, and actually control using. So it's not perfect. Like, it really is not perfect. Again, running Linux was never particularly meant to be run on a tablet. So obviously, one thing or one big concern I had, which kind of came true, was that it wouldn't be as good as using a tablet. I use tablet, my rather bigger screen tablet, quite a lot for just general content consumption. In the evening you just sit in the bed and just watch some, movie or something like that, and that tablet is perfect for me there. Yuri, what are you doing? Why are you being so generous? God damn, I don't know usually what to say even for $10. Jesus, let alone for... Well, obviously thank you, but... What else can I say more than just thank you? Ah! Fuck! Alright, well, seriously, thank you very much. Research donation. Well, alright. Let's count it as such. Okay. Let's get into a starport lobby. Shall we? Oh, no. Okay. Funny thing is, on PC, Elite Dangerous switches automatically your control scheme once you disconnect something. I fucking hate it. But apparently on Linux, or at least whatever I'm doing right now, it doesn't. Yep. Let's see. Control pad. Let's assume that's... Okay, that works. That's it? Nope, that's not it. Damn it! Oh, gods, I can't see shit. Oh, it was behind. Okay, gotcha. Can't see shit on the screen. So yeah, going too rough with the FSR. Yes, you're gonna be able to play games, and for some games, maximum performance mode for FSR doesn't change much, and it actually improves it. For games with a lot of detail, minor, you know, small little details, yeah, that actually is a detriment. So there we go. There you go. It's interesting that on the Steam Deck, the colors are a little bit muted in comparison to what I'm seeing on the stream, or at least in the OBS. So, interesting. But that might be just the difference. Here we go. That might be just the difference between the displays, the display I'm using there and display I'm using here. Right, so 30 FPS. It's still running 30 FPS. Okay, let's see. Does it keep 30 FPS? Yeah, okay, it keeps 30 FPS.
You're looking to get some use out of your gun. I've got a time sensor.
No, it's dipping to 29, which is fine. Again, because it is capped at 30, it's, you know, it can easily, you know, dip below in specific timings. So, 1 frame difference, no problem. But if it dips below that, ooh, we're gonna have some problems. Speaking of that, let's go find those problems. Oh, God. Come on. Actually, let's see what happens if you don't use FSR. Let's see what happens if you don't use FSR. Let's see. Can I... Alright, where the fuck is my mouse? Oh, God. Okay. Don't be Linus. Don't drop it. Good enough. Alright, let's see what happens if I disable FSR. Yep. The frame rate... It's launching to 31 frames. Okay. It's also... Okay, it's also holding 30. Not bad, not bad.
If you're looking to get some use out of your gun. I've
Yeah,
got a
alright.
time-sensitive transport job.
Alright, it's holding, which is good. Alright. But yeah, no, it's holding, Right, so let's turn back FSR. Let's see, graphics. FXAA. FSR. Balance. FXAA. Why does it default to SMAA is just beyond me. One of those stupid fucking things about developers sometimes. Genuinely, like, hey, motion blur is good. Fuck no. And also, FXA is just objectively better. But you know, hey, not every developer agrees with that for some weird fucking reason, but there you go. I'd like to hear good reasoning behind that, aside from just it looks better. Because performance ain't better at all. It's actually one of... No, okay, MLA is actually worse for performance, and it doesn't look as good as SMAA, I think. But a lot of developers also put on the TAA, that is temporal anti-aliasing, which is, well, it has its benefits. I hate the way it looks. I absolutely hate the way it looks, and it's not really that much faster or better unlike FXA. So there you go. Right, purchase now, manage. I had some ships in this play. Wait, what? Oh, I know where I am. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Right, so I was traveling. God. Now I need to. Okay. No. Aha! There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not used to playing with a controller, so forgive my hesitancy when it comes to using, a controller scheme for navigating. I'm horrible at it. Okay, so I am here in Maya region. I need to get my ass to my ship. Okay, what was the... No. How do I erase the No, that's... That's the zoo. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, so that controls that. Where... Do I need to hold... Oh, of course I need to hold something. Oh, I hate this shit. Okay. Oh, God. No. Something like that? No? There we go. Okay. Hold A. Let's get... Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. Okay, launch. I know it's pain to looking at, an inexperienced fuck doing this, but... Try. Right, in Elite Dangerous, the way engine works, it won't allow you to turn on FSR if you don't have anti-aliasing enabled. So, yeah. Not exactly the most used to controlling a ship like this, but... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. No. Also, there is no yaw. For me, at least. Fuck it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all fine. Everything's good. Good enough. I think. Good enough. Come on. I don't care. It's fine. Yes. Just leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Good enough. Oh, God. But yeah, the picture is pretty poor. Right, now, which was... Right. No, that's not it. Let's see. Let's see. Remember how I said this one's one of the best in best controls in space games? Imagine the rest. I can. I can. I've seen things. I've seen some shit. Yo, by default, I think is the button on the back. No. No. Not the way default one is. It doesn't really matter. Right.
Cannot comply.
Ah, yes. Right. Landing gear, I think.
Landing gear.
Aha! Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nice oil painting. You mean the game?
4,
Yeah.
2,
Fine.
1.
Actually, what is... Oh, god damn it. Right. I'm not sure about my battery now. That's another problem with the desktop mode. You don't see the battery. So that's kind of shit. I'm gonna have to guess at some point, basically. Oh boy.
Scan complete.
Right. Yamix likes to leave his gear dangling when he leaves the port. Well, how else would you know that I have it? Oh god.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. What I need to do is just get another ship and get my ass to human space. After getting to human space, I'm gonna go and you know, investigate the performance claims. So yeah, for now, get the ship. Deck holding up thermally, right? So Steam Deck tends to peak out at around, let's see, 85, 90 degrees. After that, it starts throttling, and that's fine. That's how you would expect it kind of go. But yeah, no. Generally speaking, at most it goes up to that. And when you're holding it, yeah, the middle part is hot, and you don't feel it. That's the wonderful thing about this particular design. There's no glaring heat. Even hell, for example, you know, holding like this bottom part, right? In, let's say, bed or sleeping like that, you know, it doesn't burn at all. So thermally, it's designed wonderfully for being a handheld. So yeah, it really is good. Really good design. So yeah, can you fry an egg on it? Well, eventually yes. Again, 90 degrees. And I mean that normal measurement in way. Fuck the imperial system. Just generally, fuck it. Fuck it to death. So yeah, no. It's Celsius. Yeah, I probably will play with this, so you know it's a better experience for y'all's watching as well. So
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
how do you even combat with this shit? You mean Steam Deck, or do you mean controller, or do you mean oh for fuck's sake, or I don't know what you mean, because again the game is the same. There's literally nothing different about it. The difference. I don't know. I still don't know which button is for boost. So, fuck. No, it doesn't matter. I can't ever escape. So, and I do not attack. So, Goid attack? No. That's the Goid hyperdiction. They don't attack you. So, worst case scenario, I have enough health to escape. B is boost. Oh, I'll test it, but yeah. The controller Steam Deck. Again, Steam Deck's controller is no. The buttons can be mapped or remapped the way you want, but no, generally it's the same as. I don't have any controller next to me, but imagine a normal controller, console controllers. So yeah, it works just fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
Aha! Boost! Thank you. Thank you, my console brethren. You done helped me out there, so thank you. Alright. New Galnet Yemix Cyberdame what? Galnet, you say? Well, what do we got? Can I read text with FSR on? Actually, yeah, it's really readable. You mean this one? Is there anything interesting in it, or is it just yet more unidentified signal sources? Oh, new story. So basically, yeah, just the same old crap we've got before. Okay, gotcha. If there's new content, let me know, because otherwise I don't care. I really don't care.
Frameshift drive charging.
If your Steam Deck doesn't use default, I suggest mapping yaw to, yeah, one of the 4 back buttons. Yep, that would be definitely one thing I would do. Though I'm not sure how it would work in desktop mode, so... yeah, that would be interesting. How's foot ED with Steam Deck? Well, we'll test that. That's the thing. Thus far, it seemed to work just fine. We'll see about more of that in just a bit once I, get my my shit. Oh. Yeah, I think I know what I kind of forgot to do. And that is recalculate for not the economy route. Although that's the last jump. Yeah, screw it. Let's recalculate properly. There we go, so that I don't need to remember doing that. To do that. Yeah, no, thus far it works. Obviously the image is very grainy. On the Steam Deck it looks slightly better than on your screen right now. The FSR feels better, but the performance mode of FSR... yeah, it's still not great. It's unreadable. Like, for Elite, it's unreadable. So performance FSR mode is unreadable. And I would not recommend it. But for other modes, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Man, I miss those musics for Elite Dangerous. I really have. I turned them off once I got content ID'd by the Blue Danube on entry for Starport one time. And ever since then, I've never really used it. Alright, where did I put my fucking ship? Okay. Okay. It's interesting that Elite Dangerous still uses the FSR 1. I think there was FSR 1.2 or something like that open to public, so I'm not sure why they didn't introduce it in here as well, but FSR 2 is coming out soon, I think it is, so FSR 2 is going to be really interesting, you know, additionally a little bit of extra performance, so yeah. And or rather not extra performance, prettier look for the same amount. So, yeah. That'll be interesting. For devices like this? Yeah, absolutely. FSR2 is already out. Yeah, so that's odd that Elite hasn't just simply copy-pasted FSR onto engine. Weird. I mean, I guess even that is too much work. Oh well. I'm being, of course, snarky there, but yeah, I can barely read the text, and even then, I kind of have to guess the numbers. So yeah, it's unreadable for FSR performance mode here specifically. Okay. DLSS, the thing is, DLSS, yeah, that'd be nifty, but the problem with DLSS is it's not as easy to implement. God damn it. It's not as easy to implement, and yeah, again, it's NVIDIA only. FSR is for everyone. And for a Steam Deck, it doesn't run NVIDIA's graphics card, you realize that. So yeah, no. DLSS, the thing is, with FSR 2, I would say it's actually quite close. DLSS is maybe a little bit better, but not that different. Not that different. So there you go. It's really nice what AMD has done with FSR. Really, it's genuinely really good. But it's not the greatest thing. It really brings new life into old and less powerful tech, which is fucking fantastic. Right, ask for docking permission. There we go. It's nice that you know the game quite well, so you just simply need to figure out what... No! 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 God damn it! Oh, fuck! Oh no! Okay, that was a big whoopsie. Oh boy.
Scan detected.
Okay. Okay. Oh wait, no, yaw now is on the other joystick. Weird. Before that, it was sideways thrust. Huh. Okay, well, let's enter the starport a little bit more. Cautiously, shall we say? Don't press B button. Don't press B button. It's bad.
Do not deviate from your current vector. Right crew ready for arrival.
Good enough. Okay, now what? That's 30, right? As I was saying, it's so unreadable, I have to navigate by that little dot. Yeah, it's 30. Okay. No, it's 30. No, it's 30. Yeah, it should be 30. Good. Okay, sounds disappeared for a second there. Weird. Maybe it's the cable dying. Ha!
Attention, no visual on landing gear.
Alright. Landing gear. No. it kind of sucks that landing gear is under B button, which also is for boosting. So, good enough. Come on! No, no, don't just... Not used to this throttle stuff. Ah, good enough! If only Elite actually had easier way to dock. You know, any direction, anything. Nope. Alright. Let's get back to the bubble then. Fuck. Alright. I hate this menu so fucking much. It's absolute garbage. Auto dock. That's one option, I suppose, but... Nah. I'm gonna try and humiliate myself, you know. Fuck it. You do not play Elite on PC with a controller? Ew! What kind of a monster would do that? Ugh. Horrifying. Horrifying thought. Alright, let's plot the route. Auto dock is a waste of slot. Fair enough. Let's see. Where could we go? Wrong button. We should go probably to a system with combat in it. I mean, war. Right, so... For that... I need map mode. It used to be so much easier to just go through these menus because, well, not only you knew, but also it was written, not fucking icons. There we go. War. War. Okay, now let's see. Aha! There's one more. And let's just hope that, well, there should be a station. So, let's go. Alright. I even played Rainbow Six Siege with a controller on PC. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, FPS games with controller is the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever heard or seen or even thought of. Like, horrible. Horrible thinking. Nightmares are made out of such things. No! No!
Taking damage.
Yeah, I know. Fuck off. There we go, landing gear, let's just go. I don't have boost, so that's good. Halo and Destiny with control. Just... Chats, you're fucking insane. FPS games with controller is just the stuff of nightmares. Oof. Uncultured people.
Frameshift drive charging.
Steam Deck can be acceptable for FPS games if you swap in the hull effects. Yes, I want to get them. I want to get those things and mod, or rather get new replacement part joysticks and just tear those to leave these. Or rather, no, tear these because, you know, I kind of use them already, so they wouldn't be as good as the new ones. But yeah, just in case to keep new ones. And the fact that Steam Deck is so moddable, the fact that you can unscrew it, there's literal. Well, it's not exactly planned to be unscrewed and, you know, teared out, but you can. It doesn't, you know, glue shit in. Well, except for battery, of course. So then that's a questionable thing, but fine. Still, such a good thing. You can change things out. You can swap them out yourself. You're not locked into, you know, whatever a manufacturer, Apple, decides you have to, or you have right to. It's disgusting what I'm saying. So yeah, it's fantastic, and I do want to get those Hall effects joysticks. Just, boo, such a cool thing. Oh crap! There we go. It's all good. So yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Let's see. 2 jumps. Good. How good it is to have 50 plus light year jump. Oof. It's fun. I get the rest of FPS, but those two feel way too good with controller. Okay, a hand job can feel good. Alright? Right? But it kind of doesn't beat cocaine. That or, you know, a more involved act. So, if you want the comparison, there you go. Nice resolution. Oh yeah, you know it. We'll see how it goes. I specifically turned everything to the lowest unacceptable level. Because this is unreadable, right? I can only play because I know inside and out where everything is for Elite Dangerous. But if I were to actually, you know, hunker down and play the game, I would definitely turn FSR quality up. Sacrifice a little bit of performance for the quality, because, yeah, the fact that you can't read shit, that's unacceptable. So yeah, but for today I figured max out FSR, see if it can manage the 30 FPS at all fucking times. And we'll see about that. Because thus far, it has managed to do that much. Though, technically, Steam Deck is above minimum spec, from what I've been told. I will investigate that as well for the review. So, look forward to that video, absolutely. Because, oh, this device is so fucking cool, and it's so cheap, right? This device, for me, was 550 euros, right? And the USB hub cost me 30? I think it was 30 or something like that. Relatively cheap, you know. Then the SSD, not the SSD, but 550 gigabyte memory stick, which I still don't have, but I will have. Oh, it's coming, right? It's in transit. It costs around 60-70 bucks. So basically, for, you know, 100 for 600 you know, euros, you have actually a literal PC with really good, you know, gaming stuff overall. So no, yeah, and it's a PC. Like, it's not a toned down console. It's not a toned down OS Blade and tablet or what else. just is a PC. It literally can do everything. Everything the same as your main computer can. Sure, laptops exist and so on and so forth, but this is such a small form factor. Ah, I love it. And it can replace your laptop as well. Horizons is totally playable 1080p 60 FPS. Yeah, no, absolutely, because in Horizons, even on the planet surfaces, it's not as bad as Odyssey, and we'll see about that. Again, even in Odyssey, everything that has to do with normal gameplay stuff that we are used to with Horizons, except for the planet surface stuff, it's the same. Like the base game, in the space, you can play the game really well. So it's all good. Right, so I need to figure out where to go now. You know what, I'm not gonna bother with the combat enlisting whatchamahazards. You know, from the starports. What is it? Frontier Solutions. No, fuck that. Flame cells. You can also get EDMC running. What the fuck? What do you want? I don't have anything valuable, so fuck off. EDMC running as well on the Steam Deck. EDMC. What did the EDMC stand for? Never used it, so I don't know. So, But no, generally speaking, you can run, what was it, the ED Engineer as well on it, I think. Can it be run on Linux? Well, whatever can be run on Linux can be run on Steam Deck, and more so because it has the desktop mode, because it is running on a Linux, a full-fledged Linux. You can use Vine! Yes! Vine! And boy oh boy, you can play a lot of games through Vine. And best of all, if you're into retro stuff, I'm not, personally, but emulation is great. Love it! You don't need, you know, whatever specific gear. So it's all good. Right, let's search for a place to go and do stuff. Hello, Yemix. Linux comrade. Well, Team Windows for the most part, but yeah, I love the open standards mostly. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's a combat on this planet, so let's go do the combat on this planet. And let's test the actual frame rate. If you need some tips and so on and so forth, well, yeah, there's also internet too. For the most part, it's going to be internet and me Googling and that stuff for myself. But no, thank you very much. Do join the Discord if you, there we go. If you need a community and stuff. There we go. All right. Okay. And that's an overshoot, but now, well, whatever. Ah, God, that's a bit much. Okay. There we go. Is it gonna be on the dark side of the planet? No, it's gonna be on the light, which is good. I play on Linux since 2012. My 20 top Steam games run okay. Well, that's awesome. No, the Proton is really cool thing, obviously. Vine is also really nice. You know, not all games will run, obviously, but hey, whatever Steam Deck can muster, it's all good. It just shows the progression of technology, that these days we can have these amazing devices that, frankly speaking, allow you to experience so much fantastic experience. Well, fantastic entertainment. And more than that, it can be actually also productive. I do want to make a video on the Steam Deck. I really do want to try and edit, but I'm not familiar with any of the... I think DaVinci Resolve was on Linux, right? I think it was. So, not familiar from that too, but you know, at least that's good, because Linux had its own unique editing software pieces, which didn't really, you know, work that well, or rather weren't that good. But you know, you could edit some video. But I do want to, you know, try and see what I can do with Steam Deck as well for the review, obviously, and more so afterwards. So. It originated from Linux, you say? Well, fair enough, fair enough. In that case, it won't be a problem. Fantastic! Alright, frame rate. 27! Okay, well, it's holding, but prepare, ladies and gentlemen, for thy anus shall be shreked as we approach the settlement where combat shall begin. And boy, oh boy, I don't expect this thing to actually run proper frame rates anymore after that. Okay, the approach is still 30. Alright. Approach is still 30. Let's wait until troops start spawning in, because that's when things start getting real fun. 29. Yeah, 20. Oh, God! Here we go. But it's still 30. It's just loading in stuff, so that's all good. All right. Let's settle down a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 25 frames a second. Okay. Okay. No, it's recovering. It's recovering. But it's jumping, and for minimum spec machines, it should not. It should not jump, especially with FSR on. But hell, it should need an FSR. Right. No, 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 no. Ooh. Just, there we go. And now let's land. There we go. Disembark. The graphics are incredible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those are quality graphics. Those are just right there, quality graphics. Alright. Dangerous market connector. Ah, that's cool.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected. Warning.
Alright.
Extremely high temperature detected.
Blah, blah, blah. Temperature, blah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how it is on foot. This is the most difficult part for Elite Dangerous to render today. And this should be running at minimum and consistently to 30. Not average, but minimum. So, yeah, thus far it's 30, but it drops to 20, 20, 22. Yeah, okay. And this is with FSR on. This is maxed out FSR. As in performance mode. It goes up and down, but okay, okay. And there goes, yep, that's 25. So yeah, as I was saying in my hypercritical review, as well as the review of Elite Dangerous Odyssey is unfinished in development. It is borderline misrepresentative, I would even say beyond that, because, hey, I can provably, right now, show you that this device, assuming it is above minimum spec, assuming, right? I need to recheck the date and specifics about it, but, you know, should be running 30 frames minimum. Not average, minimum. And it just doesn't. 27, 25, 20 something. And that's with FSR on. How about we test out with FSR off? How about we test that? That'll be pretty interesting to take a look at. Oh, God. Yep. FXAA off. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And we can't reach 30. Yep, lo and behold, we can't reach 30 anymore. Yep, that's the power of FSR. It brings new life, but 20 frames, ladies and gentlemen, this is unacceptable. The product was advertised to run at a certain frame rate, at a certain performance level, and it just simply does not. And that is what I usually say, that even on the basic level, Elite Dangerous Odyssey is unacceptable, misleading. So yeah, no, this is bullshit. So yeah, there you go. I pretty much knew that this would happen. I'm surprised that it manages even 20 frames a second, but this is a small outpost. This is a small one. In a bigger one, there would be definitely lower because, yeah, more stuff to render, more stuff to blah blah blah. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that is Elite Dangerous, which is pretty funny and sad at the same time. But even if the performance was acceptable, right? Even if the performance wasn't lying from their marketing, of course, right? What kind of content is there, really? Right? So again, that's a new, different topic we can get into, but yeah. All right, let's turn FSR on back and change it to maybe quality mode, because I kind of want to read at least something. FXAA, FSR1, balanced, FXA, there we go. And everything is absolutely on the lowest. The only let's try something really stupid. How about we try really something super stupid, right? Prepare for some real grody stuff. Frame limits, sure. Frame limit, VSync on, yes. Yep, FSR as well. Not balance, but performance. Let's turn this thing into oof, oh boy. Oh boy, that's a that's a picture. Oh my god, it even okay. Will this meet the 30, 20? No, okay, fine, 29 minimum. I wonder. Will it ever drop below 29 frames? Okay, let's see. Yep, no, it dropped. Even with this absolute worst fucking looking trash, it drops below 29 frames a second. Come on. 22! Oh, we've reached the peak performance. 22 frames, 24. Are you fucking joking? So yeah, as I said previously, clearly they haven't done a full job on actually making sure that the product, at the very least, performs, you know, on the technical level, according to their marketing departments, you know, or not, hell, I don't think that marketing department is the one that pushes out the minimum and the recommended spec machine stats, right? It is the actual engineering that does that, as far as I know, or at least it should be, right? Because if marketing decides, well, hey, this game runs 1080p 60 FPS on i3 or you know good old GTX 200 series, right? Makes sense, right? Yeah, no, clearly not. So engineering has to be involved in this, and what they basically did was lie. Like, lie. They released it in the worst state than this. Remember that. It was really far worse than this. Well, not far worse. I mean, it improved maybe for 30% instead of, you know, what it should be, about 100% improvement. So, yeah, it's not come the proper way. And it still is unrepresentative of the actual, well, advertisement. And that's absolutely bullshit. Especially in a country like UK, where advertisement is regulated quite strictly. And what can be and what cannot be said. So it kind of boggles the mind sometimes that Frontier, UK based company can push out something like this. That's modern gaming. They're not being held accountable, which is funny, and their shareholders don't give a fuck. Or rather, are not being told the truth. So, there's that. But, yeah, I could rant on and on about Odyssey. Oh, God, I can barely read anything here. Yeah, I can't read anything, so I'm gonna have to go with my gut feeling. Okay, here we go. But yeah, no, it's disgusting. It absolutely is disgusting, especially, you know, Elite Dangerous. For a lot of us, it's a bit more personal than just a game, right? It's the community that has built around it that is being quite literally just spat upon, and that's the shitty thing about it. On a balanced mode, yeah, on a balanced mode it even 22, yeah, okay, let's go inside the building and let's see what's what. But it's fucking disgusting. It really is fucking disgusting. And hell, even if the performance was okay, right? Even if the performance was okay, what kind of a fucking content is here? Really, really shit FPS gameplay. I just absolutely am disgusted by it. For a multitude of reasons, which I did actually describe on my, let's see, FPS analysis. So go check that out. But, fuck, god damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. So, yeah. But there you go. So yeah, but when it comes to Steam Deck, the fact that this thing can run, you know, Odyssey, it's still impressive. Still impressive. It's not how good Star Citizen. It's not how good Elite Dangerous is coded. No, no, do not misconstrue this. This is just how good the performance of Steam Deck is. How good specs, hardware is in Steam Deck. Under no circumstances you should applaud to Elite for the performance it has. None. I mean, Odyssey. Horizons, yeah, for Horizons we can actually talk about that. Actually, speaking of that, probably should launch Horizons. And, I don't know, do a mission or something like that. For the end of the stream. Yeah, how about we do that? How about we actually have some fun, rather than garbage tier bullshit that is this? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, where is my ship? God damn it, my ship disappeared. Okay. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, I just realized you're using in-game FSR. It's poorly implemented. No, it's okay. It works just fine. It doesn't look good. FSR 1.0 doesn't look good. It's 1.0. So it is what it is, but no, FSR implementation is okay for Elite Odyssey. So yeah, the one on Elite, again, it's 1.0. The 1.0 really was pretty poor. It worked, but yeah, it made things unreadable, as you can see. So I would blame this on Elite's choice to stick with 1.0 rather than going with 2.2. No, it's not DMX. The game on Linux, and I use FSR on every game since I have 570. Hard to say. Okay, so at this point I can't really dispute too much of it. Generally speaking, I don't use that much FSR on many places, but my comparison for FSR specifically would be Ghost Runner, and for Ghost Runner, honestly, the FSR is not really that much better than this, and Ghost Runner is using actually FSR I think 2. So yeah. But yeah, I'm running a desktop version, so there is no, Steam version going on. So there you go. I was actually thinking of streaming perhaps one relaxing evening, a Faster Than Light FTL with a Steam Deck, because I've been playing it every evening, literally till 5 in the morning. I've just been playing it and been loving it. Yeah, it's a bit janky when it comes to controls with Faster Than Light, but it's so nice. Because if you didn't know, Faster Than Light is not on tablets, even though it technically kind of should, right? So that kind of is the interesting thing. No.
Shield deactivated.
I'm searching for an enter button here. No.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Hold on. I think battery is dying. Oh, gods. Ah, yeah, the battery is dying. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right, battery. Shit. All right, more janky solutions. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Battery. Oh god. Yeah, this. It's not good. I know it's not good. Okay. No, that's not it. Shit. Oh god. So yeah, it actually did manage a 2-hour gaming session. So yeah, 2-hour gaming session, 2.5 for Elite Dangerous from a full charge. So yeah, Steam Deck is awesome. Yeah, sure, 2 hours doesn't seem like a lot for gaming, but remember, this is a full-fledged game from a PC, right? Not an Android version, a cut-down mobile thing. It's a full-fledged one. And for, emulators, for less demanding games, it's even better. And that's what's so fucking cool about it. And if you have battery bank, even more so. But yeah, anyways. No. I'm trying to figure out which button to... Okay, there's an easier way to do this. Let's switch to Odyssey. Let's switch to... not Odyssey, but Horizons. Yeah, fuck Odyssey. Genuinely fuck Odyssey. Gaming session made it to menu, landed on a planet. Please, sir, where can I get these experiences? Dipshittery Land. Dipshittery Land. Okay. Right. Yep. No. Yeah. It's it's going. Okay. So yeah, I'm running this from the whatchamahazards. the desktop mode. So yeah, I'm not sure this. No, Steam button should still work. So yeah. Right. All right. Okay, that runs just fine. There we go. Let's see. Are you using desktop mode because of capture or because of you liking it? Right. So it's mostly to. Let's see. Let's see. Why the fuck did I stick with it? Ah, yes, right. Because the mouse was not properly recognized, so I quit the Steam OS version and then went into the desktop mode, and figured, well, hey, that probably should work better. Or I don't know, something. And just simply after restarting the game, the mouse worked, and I figured, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna go back to the Steam OS version. Screw it. Although maybe I should. Maybe I should actually go to. Yeah, fuck it. Can I quit it? Aha, I can. Okay, there we go. Let's start it then, and let's go into Steam mode. At least that way you'll see better what's going on as well on the screen, because it's not being, scaled and whatnot else. So yeah. Scaling, transformation. There we go. Fit to screen. There we go. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. It's gonna pick it up. Just a bit. But yeah, it's interesting how Elgato captures the images sent from USB-C dock. So, yeah, you can see the metrics there very small because it captures for some weird reason 4K. But there you go. Yeah, I can actually turn off. Yep, 13. Can't read that anyways. And the problem is, I can't see anything on the screen. That's why desktop mode is kind of a little bit better for any kind of a streaming gameplay. If you just enjoy looking at the screen rather than looking at the delayed screen from OBS. Because I'm literally looking at the same screen you are looking at, but OBS before it is sent out. So, yeah. But yeah. All right. Now, overall, despite Elite Dangerous Odyssey being a steaming pile of absolute trash garbage, Elite Dangerous Horizons, the base game. Fuck Odyssey. The base game and the gameplay it pertains to, at least the experience, as I've always said, is fantastic. And the fact that you can run it on something as amazingly small as this, absolutely cool. Like, to me, that sense of just progression of technology through the last 20 years has been amazing. My lifetime, right? I fucking love tech, right? As you can probably tell, I absolutely love tech and always have. And it's just, this fascinates me. Yes, it's just a 500 euro thingamaboober that can run a few games on a really shitty graphics. But to me, it's far more than that. And I love it for it. I really love it. The time, technology has come so far to actually allow this sort of experience to be had. Not only just gaming, whatever games you choose, within the limits of Linux compatibility, right? But also, it is a full-fledged desktop that you can literally plug into a USB-C hub like this with keyboard and mouse and, other peripherals. Just use it as a normal PC. I love it. And sure, yeah, Mac users right now will tell, well, hey, we use the Mac Pro, you know, laptops, blah, 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 blah. How's that ecosystem working out for you? And fair, there's plenty to love about Apple's ecosystem. Absolutely. I just simply don't agree with that. And with all the other things that Apple does or tend to do as well. So, anyways, let me just see. FSR, yep. These things make things look real terrible, but it's fine. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to try Hunt Showdown with mouse just for you. I dislike Hunt Showdown quite a bit. I played it a little bit and nope, the gameplay is just not speaking to me. Absolutely. So, come on. Yeah, Ledger, well, hello to you as well. Elite Dangerous, but not Crisis. Well, I tried running Crisis. If you saw my unboxing on Steam, it doesn't work. The Crisis Remaster apparently does work, but I need to get that, so... well, I do have it on Epic, but I don't... Is Epic actually running on Linux? Well, if it is, technically... Well, if people have claimed that it runs, well, rather the remaster does run, so it should probably do. I'll test it out later, but for now, today is all about Elite Dangerous and Steam Deck. CD Projekt Red special event. I don't care. Generally speaking, CD Projekt Red, right? So Cyberpunk was really interesting, right? Their announcement was really nice. Back before we saw what the game was. After that, not as much. Yes, there might be some talk about Witcher 4. Again, really nice, but I would like to see the game and then judge it as such, as is right now. Yeah, no. I'm not that interested in, you know, hyping for a studio. So, yeah. No thanks. I'll enjoy your company, so hopefully you enjoy mine. And we can together enjoy ourselves. Together. Alright. Okay, let me just turn the graphics. Super sampling. Yep, super sampling. Nope, that's one. Huh? Where's FXAA? FSR, I mean. Does it mean that if I use through here... Hold on. No, nothing changes. Hey? Where the fuck is... Am I missing something? Okay, then my assumption is that Steam Deck is taking over the FSR from Deck. Well, if it is, okay. In that case, I can turn this off. Right? Also, you can force FSR2 via Steam Deck performance menu. Well, this looks really nice. Holy shit, hold on. Okay. But I think that's a full 2080 graphics, for 720 graphics. Hold on. Let me just check again. Yeah, I'm not seeing FSR. Either it's taking it over or... Hold on, let's see what... God damn it. Let's see what happens if I just turn on... fuck it, SMAA. Just to check it. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. Right, I turn it off. Back to graphics. Open it up. Nope, nope, FSR is not seen. So my assumption then is that it turn VSync off. You can cap the frame rates from overlay. Yeah, I know. Do you know what VSync does? Hopefully you do. In which case, it is slightly better than frame capping, but yeah. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do open. For the last half hour or so for the stream, let's do open in Horizons. On a Steam Deck. Continue. So anyone out there wishing to kill me, or attempt to kill me, you have a good chance here. You have a real good chance here. Let's see, just to make sure. Yep. Just to make sure. Refresh rate. Yep. Real nice. FSR. Sharpening. Honestly, you don't need that much sharpening, I would say. One is fine. Alright, so, the deck uses a mobile screen, so it refreshes left to right, not top to down. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not sure what reference that was, but okay. Alright, in that case, let's get going to my Shinra to Desert. Yeah, let's go for Shinra to Desert then. Now the old setting now. Aha! Here we go. Ah, there we go. Whoops. Nope. Wrong button. Damn it. Oh, okay. Getting used to this shit. Okay. Isn't FSR only for Odyssey? No. Fuck, you might be right. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, right. It might be. I think that they introduced it for Horizons as well. I mean, it definitely will be with the Horizons 4.0, but... I think that they added it, no? Shit. You might be right. Well, nothing to do it. Yeah, typing ain't fast. And now how to search for it. I'm just gonna use a mouse. There we go. What? Oh, come on. All right, fine. Manual, manual mode engage. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think. Oh fuck. I think the settings are worked a bit. Yep. No. It's just the old control scheme. Oh God. Please kill me. Oh God. What? Oh, it's a toggle. It's a toggle, not a whole. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit different than in Odyssey, it seems, but I never use this. I hate this. I hate using a controller so much. Urgh. Give or take, that should do the trick. Now. What? Why? No. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Good. Yeah, this is a pain. Boy, oh boy, keyboard and mouse is easy. Alright, calculate, let's go. Eventually I got there. Whew. I can only imagine what joystick users have to deal with.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, Yo is actually on the other stick. Why? Oh, it's kind of weird, but anyways, alright, alright. Da-da-da. You brave man. Well, what? Hey, fuck it. If you're gonna go explode, we might as well go explode in open. At least that way I have an excuse. Looks like console elite. No, elite is elite everywhere. That's the thing. Elite is elite everywhere, and that's kind of the beauty of it. The difference really is in the controls that you use for it. That's it. That's all there is.
Fuel sync disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
You had two H's. Ah! Fine. Oh yeah, right. What is the frame rate? Give me a moment. I need a keyboard for that. Enable keyboard. Engage the mainframe. There we go. That's the frame rate. All I need is Control F. There you go. Technically, I could have input that through. I don't. No, hold on. I don't think I could have. Huh. Well, regardless. But yeah, there you go. Solid 30, and it's not gonna drop. In Horizons, the most demanding scene is a planetary surface outpost, right? And even that outpost is not that heavy, so yeah. You know, anything that has Horizons, it's not gonna drop below, hell, 30. It's not gonna drop below 60 for the minimum spec machine. So that's kind of the beauty of it, almost. Although technically, Horizons has a different minimum spec machine. So yeah. But yeah. There you go.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
It'll be interesting, actually, it'll be interesting to try out to see how much FPS can Steam Deck push out with the same settings once I'm off stream. And, you know, not capped by frame rate here. I'll see, basically in a big review, probably I'm gonna do benchmarks and so on and so forth, so, well, yeah, I'm currently gathering opinions about it, so yeah. But once it's out, I definitely will mention Elite Dangerous, since you know my channel deals with that quite a bit. There were some people suggesting I try to run Star Citizen. The problem with Star Citizen is I don't think it can be run on Linux. So But yeah, No Man's Sky will be definitely interesting to try out as well. I Micro. Hopefully I got that right. Oh, thank you. And holy fuck, you actually finished the box there. God damn. No. You know what? I might as well rename the box then. There we go. No, hold on. In light of this wonderful, generous, not even with a text there or message there, donation or tip, whatever you want to call it, right? Yeah, seriously, just out of the sheer goodness of your heart. Well, I don't know what to say usually with these things, so thank you, seriously. This sort of a contribution does really come in to help tremendously. Follower goal, no. God damn it, where is the stupid thing? Come in to help a lot, you know, make content overall, so extremely nice of you. Poll alert box. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't care. There we go. Let's call it. Let's call it a deck box. Why not? Yep. Yep. There we go. And now the new box is called the deck box. Why not? Let's go with that. All right, Shinrarta, where are you?
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Overshot my destination? Nah. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, the music. Elite Dangerous music, as always. Again, as I mentioned before, I play without music because once I got Content ID strike, not Content ID strike, but Content ID claimed for when I used footage from auto-docking, you know, the Blue Danube, and since then I kind of turned off music for Elite Dangerous, but I still love it. It's one of the great things that still holds up tremendously well for Elite. Creates that unique feel for it. Right. Let's get in Shinrarta, pick a mission and try to accomplish it, perhaps. For the end of the stream. Let's see. I put Star Citizen on the back burner. Right? Gave the company what it. Okay, never mind. Star Citizen can run, but the FPS is below 20 and crashes very often. Well, what a surprise! But yeah, that would be interesting. Just a fuck around thing to try out if Star Citizen actually runs on the deck. You know. Oh, that'll be pretty funny if it does. Hell, even if it crashes, it'll be pretty funny. Might be another stream. You never know. What do you think, guys? Of course, this stream will be public, by the way, unlike my usual streams that are unlisted, but you can access them through a public playlist on my channel. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this stream performs in comparison to videos and so on and so forth. But so yeah. Come on. Let's see. It runs, but it needs a lot of tweaking since it's not on Steam. You don't get all those automatic fixes Valve does on the back when launching a game on Proton. Yeah, I kinda expected that. But hey, as long as you can connect, you know, keyboard and mouse, it really doesn't matter. Oh, kind of. Ah, fuck it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's for the future, of course. Alright. Also, a reminder to those that are wondering why nothing is happening on my Steam Deck yet I can control it with it. No, that's because the Steam OS version, when you plug in USB-C, does not mirror the screen. It takes the audio and the visual away from the deck and puts it on whatever captures it. In this case, the PC. So that's questionable. I would love a mirroring, but yeah, I didn't find any settings for that. In the desktop mode, there was no problem with that. On the other side, on the other hand, whoops, not going backwards, I need to go forwards. Okay. Can I speed request? Yes, I can. Kind of. I mean, I'm not going really that fast, so.
Access authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 1-4.
But slowly I'm getting hang of the controller nonsense, so yeah. No, if you prefer controller, it's fine, because Elite is one of those fair few games that actually runs quite well on all the control schemes that it has. FPS games obviously have tendency to be very keyboard and mouse centric, which is, you know, to be expected. Racing games are, you know, steering wheels and stuff, and you know, all that stuff. But yeah, Elite Dangerous, one of those rare few unique examples.
Cannot comply.
If you don't know what I'm doing, I don't know either. Well, kind of. Trying to line up, you know, not to crash. In open. So that's smart. Alright.
Hull integrity.
Oh, I'm being pushed. Oh no! Oh no! Fuck me! Why? My life! Oh god! Okay, here we go. 14. That's at the back. Whoops! No, not forward! Forward! Oh god! Oh no! Good enough. Kind of.
Hull integrity critical.
Now, what was the sideways thrust? Shit. Nope, that's the wow, crap, that's forward. Hold on. Okay, good enough. Oh god, this is harder than with the... Yeah, with the joystick. Jesus. The joystick, I got used to it relatively quickly, but this, oh gods, please no. Okay, let's try and do just one simple mission, shall we? For the end of the stream. Yeah. Man, I'll miss this UI. I will miss this UI. I mean, obviously, yeah, they will put on the new Horizons and old Horizons still accessible, but eventually this will go away, which fucking sucks. Because this was, well, it has its problems, absolutely, but it wasn't quite the shit that we were used to. What we got? Targoid attack, and Targoid attack. Not a single fuck is given right now. I just want to do some nonsense. Let's see. I have a question. If I have 4 different joysticks, I am not talking about the analogs. Xbox controllers. Does ED detect all 4? It's a good question. I think it should. I mean, the thing is, most of the time when you have third-party joysticks without, you know, their own software and so on and so forth, often joysticks piggyback on Xbox controller scheme. And it might be detected as Xbox controller even if there is another Xbox controller on, or a joystick. So that might be a bit tricky. But, yeah, no, it could, I think. I'm not exactly sure about it, though. Donate. That's a mission that I don't want to exactly finish. Cover data assignment. No. No. Oh, come on. Something's... Aha! Courier job. Perfect. Perfect, small, little mission.
Services at this starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system.
Alright, let's do a simple little mission and finish it off. Okay. No, orrery is garbage. No one uses it because it sucks. Alright then. Jerry's doesn't need docking computer. I'm just too good for that. Yes, exactly.
Landing restraints lifted. You are go for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Ah, I tried to boost. I don't have boost for the ship. Oh no. Whee! That's a pretty nice exit. Simple enough. Come on.
Drive charging.
There we go. Oddly, I am in open. For been so for quite some time, and I'm still alive. That is a surprise. Oh well, maybe not the day for the griefers to, you know, poke around there. Poke around in Elite. Much. Maybe. Who knows? That or y'all just being kind. Yeah, I doubt that.
Incoming mission critical message.
Is that an invitation? I am in open. Do what you want with that information.
Complete.
Do what you will with that information. And mistakes probably made. Whoops. Ah, doesn't matter. Gravitational braking. Woo. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Furtherlands. Fartherlands. No, no, no. It's Furylands. It's Furylands. You know, all the Furies are flying the Furylands. There we go. That's the joke. Does anyone even use a Super Cruise Assist? Well, I think quite some people do. I don't know. Maybe not. I personally don't because I'm just too lazy. Kind of. You'd think that, you know, that would be not lazy, but there you go.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, also the B button is back and boost, so usually I tend to spam the back button quite a lot on games, and Elite is no exception. Having a boost button underneath it also is not a great choice, but again, remapping is possible within Elite Dangerous, which is a really wonderful thing. So yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Again, I need sideways. No. Come on. Yeah, I kind of missed the sideways thrust, so that sucks. But oh well. Ah, good enough. And I'm still alive. There you go. So you have no excuse to do that yourselves without shields as well. Right, press the sticks, press the sticks to toggle thrust. Gotcha. Ah. I hate pressing sticks. It feels like you're gonna break them. And it also kinda does. So, never like that. I much rather map them onto the back buttons, which already somebody suggested, which, you know, is something good for Steam Deck. But I ain't gonna be playing Steam Elite Dangerous on Steam Deck. There are far more interesting games to play on a device like this. No, maybe. Okay. Ta-da! And that's the mission complete. So yeah, overall, no, it runs fantastically. This contraption is a bit off, and then the fact that every time you plug it in, you lose the screen. You lose the audio as well if you put it on an external screen, which is fine if you're not streaming. If you're streaming, you kind of want that feeling, right? But no, other than that, overall, Steam Deck is a fantastic device. The fact that it runs Elite Dangerous just fine, especially the base game. I mean, who the fuck would play fucking Odyssey, honestly? I mean, if you like textures and consuming more electricity for literally the same result, maybe, but Odyssey really has absolutely nothing to offer for a long-term play, in my opinion, and I often recommend against even bothering with it. So I personally always stream from Horizons. I always do, except for when there is need for presenting, you know, that Odyssey content and all that stuff. But yeah, no, I don't bother myself. So there you go. Other than that, the ergonomics of the device are really nice. There are some buttons that, you know, a lot of reviewers have already said, you know, are troublesome to press, and it gets used, or rather, you need to get used to playing with it. It is a heavier device than a controller, clearly, but you know, it's a it's a full device. So yeah, the best part is that it actually is a PC. It's not a cut down Android or any sort of mobile version. It just is a full-fledged device that you can use for literally whatever you want to use a normal PC for. You know, again, it is a lot more compact than a laptop. And yeah, it surprisingly is about the same power as, well, laptop. In my unboxing, I did actually talk about that my laptop that I use for writing, and you know, these days for just watching content as well, and just plainly doing little things on it, essentially. It's less powerful than this device, and it is also cheaper. My laptop, yeah, it's 10 years old, but let's see, I bought it for about, I think it was 800 euros back in 2013 or 14, I don't remember exactly. And yeah, this device costs only 550, you know, without the peripherals. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a bit bothered. It's not as handy as a tablet. There are some problems with the touchscreen and the way the touchscreen works, or rather controls for it. But other than that, I love it. I really love it. It's such a unique and cool device. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and well, since this is gonna be public, you know, for everyone to watch, do of course subscribe, follow, you know, check out the Patreon if you want to support the content, and watch out for, you know, Twitch streams, or YouTube streams, or whatnot else, and you know, for other streams or past experiences, there's a public playlist, so you can check it out. Join the Discords. There's a link down below. Everything's down below. So for now, take care of yourselves. Look forward to the review, and I'll see you the next time. Fucking around in space or something like that.